Good evening and welcome back to the Rory Talks Football channel for the Crystal Palace versus Arsenal watch along. It has been a while. It's been a few days since I've been live. Enjoyed a nice wedding away and now I am ready to get back into it. I hope you're all doing very well. We will start talking about the team news. Let me just bring it up. So, Arsenal. Tomiyasu at left back. Basically, it's the same lineup that we had once Timber got injured. Tomiyasu as the left back. That'll be sort of the left centre back in a back three. No Gabriel again. Is he carrying a knock? Or is this about going away, moving to Saudi, leaving the club? I don't know. Because if he was carrying a knock, why did he come on against Forest? So, in that sense, I'm genuinely quite worried that he may be leaving. There's rumours about Saudi Arabia, about Real Madrid, potentially. Beast Destroyer saying Tierney is defo gone. Obviously, Tierney's not in the squad. And I agree. I do think that means that Tierney is gone. But look, I didn't think we were going to go with the same formation, the same setup that we saw against Forest. I thought it worked against Forest. I thought it was something that's fine to try against a team like Forest at home. But Selhurst Park is a difficult place to go. And I'd have probably reverted back to the same sort of setup that we had last season. But look, Arteta's made the decision. I back him. Ross said, I reckon because Gabriel is on only 120k a week and he's angling for a big pay rise, which he deserves, on the level of 180 to 200k. Possibly, Ross. But he was happy to agree to that contract, less than 12 months ago. So I don't have much sympathy with him in that sense. Maybe he looks at the amount that Saliba is potentially earning and that makes him unhappy. But hi, Rory. Why is Partey at right back again? He's so scared to drop Havertz that he is jeopardising our defence. Look, I mean, he's obviously doing it because he thinks it works. And in fairness, I do think that this Palace midfield is going to be very difficult to break through. If they play the same way, in the same system that they played against whoever it was they played in the opening game, that five-man midfield of Eze, Lerma, Decore, Schlupp, and Andre Ayew off the right, with Schlupp and Ayew playing quite defensively, very difficult to break through. And this system for us does give us more midfield control. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What are your thoughts on us getting Koundé as a potential replacement? Look, in terms of, profile-wise, Koundé makes a lot of sense. But I don't think we will do it. I don't think we'll get Koundé this window. Hi, Rory. I hope you enjoyed the wedding you attended. I'm quite nervous and would have liked to see Gabriel at centre-back. Yeah, I feel the same. I'm a little bit nervous and would have liked to see Gabriel at centre-back. Rory, it makes no sense. He said this is his dream. I don't get why he would leave something that had to have changed. Very possibly. Well, first of all, right, I believed Gabriel when he said that Arsenal's his dream and it's been amazing and he's so happy and all this, that and the other. But there are instances where maybe it's all just PR. Mason Mount's move to Manchester United is a prime example. Chelsea fans thought he was proper Chelsea and this, that, and the other, and it turns out that was all just PR. I genuinely would like to believe that Gabriel was being honest when he said that, but you can never trust footballers, is one thing I would say. Before the lineup, I was expecting a win, but now I'm seeing a 3-1 loss. This is the same 11 that conceded a goal to Forest at home and didn't score in 40 minutes. Look, I do think last week's performance is being criticised a bit unfairly. I really didn't think we were bad last week. And had we gone 3-0 up, it would have been game over, and it would have been a very, very comfortable win. And I also think that Forest team isn't that bad. I thought they played really well against Sheffield United this weekend. So I'm still confident in a win. Where have you been? I had a wedding back home, back where I'm from. So me and my girlfriend went back that way for the weekend. Or we were there for 4 days. My weekly donation of Where is Trossard? Tommy out. Matt Medius, thank you very much for the $1.99 donation. Super chat. It is much appreciated. It is added to the the pot of money that is going towards a new PC that stops crashing. And it's a fair point. Where is Trossard? You know, I don't know what Trossard needs to do to start, and I do think it's a bit harsh that he doesn't. But equally, who do you drop? I mean, you could drop Nketiah, but I thought he played well last week. Trossard could play that sort of 8 that Havertz is probably going to play. I don't know. But also, Trossard is exceptionally good to have on the bench to come off the bench, because he makes an impact every time he does come off the bench. I watched the Top 6 show today, and what was that other gooner waffling about? Yeah, if you watch the Top 6 show, there was a Lee Gunner wannabe. He's not a Lee Gunner wannabe. He's a content creator in his own right. But yeah, we are probably at opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to how we support Arsenal. Thoughts on our links to Evan Ferguson? Look, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, if you look at, people sometimes say that Arteta just copies Pep, which I always think is harsh. But if you do look at the kind of City model, which you have to accept has been incredibly successful, the final piece in their puzzle to do the treble was Haaland. And, you know, I'm not saying Evan Ferguson is anywhere near Haaland's level at the moment, but a very expensive top striker could potentially be that final piece next summer. I think if he comes off the bench, he needs a minimum of 30 minutes of playing time. That I'd agree with. That I would agree with. That when we bring Trossard on, we need to give him time to make the impact that we all know he can make. Kivior to replace Gabriel, possibly. I really like Kivior. To be honest, I really thought that Kivior should play instead of Tomiyasu. Truthfully, I think Kivior's a better player than Tomiyasu. No Fox Given, thank you for the £2 super chat. He said, would love to see you debating Lee Clown one day. Look, it may well happen on the Football Terrace channel at some point. Obviously, I think Lee is a guest on that channel once a week, maybe. Maybe it'll happen. We're still winning 4-0 tonight. Nketiah and a Rice brace. Ross Lawman's going for 2 goals from Declan Rice. I would love it. I would love it, and I think I deserve it. Shout out to everyone watching on TikTok. I do appreciate you all, everyone liking the stream on TikTok as well. If you want to watch on YouTube with a lot better quality and stuff, the link is in my Instagram icon in my bio. Feel free to head over and subscribe. We did, whilst I was away, we hit 5,000 subscribers on the channel, and I am incredibly grateful for hitting that milestone. It really does mean a lot. So thank you to all of you that are subscribed. What are we doing with the lineup? We refuse to use natural fullbacks. Yeah, I mean, pretty much that is the way we do it at the moment. Ibrahim, no worry. Good to see you. We never won any away league games on a Monday under Arteta. Be worried. I don't think we've won any Monday night games under Arteta full stop, not even just away. I think we've played 4 and lost 4, including losing against Palace. I think we lost against Everton. We lost against Newcastle. We lost against Palace. And we lost against Liverpool, maybe? Matt Medius with a $4.99 super chat. Unbelievable. One of the only Arsenal social media pages that isn't incredibly biased. Hope this helps towards the PC. Keep up the good content. Thank you very, very much, Matt. And I appreciate it. You know, Unbelievable. Unbelievable. As if on cue. As if on cue. As I'm thanking Matt for the super chat to fix the PC, it crashed. Honestly, you could not believe it. But I'm back. I apologize. Hopefully we stay afloat for the rest of the stream. But you... Oh. Well, we're still good. I thought we'd gone again, but we're good. Unbelievable. Gabriel in talks with Saudi. That's why he's not starting. Possibly, but that is just kind of guesswork. There is also... Yeah, Matt says timing was impeccable. It was. There is also a feeling that Gabriel may be injured, that he might be carrying some small knock, and that Arteta doesn't want to risk him. So Joshua says, congrats on 5K. Been here since TikTok days, but can't watch live streams because I'm at work until 6. No worries, Joshua, and I do appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that's kind of followed the journey from TikTok as well. Once you got the new PC, you post a video of you smashing this piece. Yeah, I will. Honestly, I will. I am not a fan of this PC. Players to play for both Crystal Palace and Arsenal. Let me. I just need to do something. You can ponder that in the chat. Players that have played for both Crystal Palace and Arsenal. I just need to reload the Sky Go, which is how I'm watching the game. Sorry, I'm just loading back up Sky Go. We lost the broadcast when the PC crashed. I actually can't think of many players off the top of my head that have played for both Palace and Arsenal, to be honest. Ian Wright. Ian Wright. Ian Wright. Right, we're back. We're back. I really hope Kai Havertz has a good game. I really do hope Kai Havertz has a good game. What are other people saying? Yeah, right. Shamak, Adebayor. Did Adebayor? Flamini. Sambi, obviously, yeah. Benayoun. Yaya Sanogo. I really don't feel comfortable with Tommy at left back. I would much rather Kivior. Yeah, same. But what can you do? I'd rather Gabriel there. Even if we still want to play this, this formation with Thomas Partey as the right back, I'd still take Gabriel as the left-sided sort of left back, left centre back. Rory, we actually played Monday last season. This question was raised on the Gooner Talk, and Tom debunked it in seconds. We beat West Ham 3-1. There you go. So it must have been, but that was at home. So it must have been away. The last... yeah, it makes sense, right? How many times do you play on a Monday every season? Twice. They try and make it quite even. Where are you watching the game? I'm watching it on Sky Go because I have to watch it on my... PC, so I'm watching it on Sky Go, which means I am going to be on a delay, which I can only apologise for. The Southgate curse. Feel like whenever he watches England players play bad. Yeah, I remember Ramsdale had a good game whilst he was watching. I'm on a delay as well. Yeah, no spoilers. I've got the remnants of a full English breakfast here as well, which I'm going to be grazing on throughout the stream. Yeah, exactly. White and Ramsdale could have the game of their lives, and Southgate will still pick Maguire and Pickford, so... Southgate was at Chelsea yesterday. Sterling played well. There you go. Is Gabriel injured or just not starting for some reason? We don't know. But he's in the squad and he came on as a sub on last weekend. So I don't know that injured thing is true. I think it's a bit of hope. If Havertz goes missing again, would you want him dropped? Not entirely his fault. I just don't think Arteta knows where to play him. Yeah. But I didn't think he was bad against Forest, and I do think there's no point bringing him in. And we all agree. Kickoff has just happened, by the way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds in, if you want to follow. I'm interested to see how Tomiyasu plays. We've just lost the ball straight away, so that's great. But no, I wouldn't drop Havertz straight away if we can avoid it. And I have to hope and feel, while in Tomiyasu, I have to hope and feel that Arteta had a plan for Havertz when he came in. And so when we say that you don't think Arteta knows where to play him, I don't necessarily disagree. But equally, I feel like he knows where long-term he wants Havertz to play. It's more of a sort of, in terms of Palace's formation, it's kind of like a 4-3-3, really. It's more like a 4-3-3 than anything else. Yeah, it's kicked off. The game's kicked off. I'm currently at 1 minute 23. Ball over to Eddie. Havertz. Go on. Good ball out. Surely Martinelli. Why is he taking so many touches? Go on. Saka. Why is Martinelli taking so many touches then? That just needed to be one touch out your feet and bang. That was poor. I mean, it was unbelievable he had that much space, but Martinelli should have done a lot better then. That felt like, I don't know, maybe it's because the game's only just started, but it was like he didn't expect to have the opportunity to, the ball came to his feet. It wasn't even a bad first touch, and he just kind of paused. You've got to be more clinical. But very promising that we've had a chance that big so quickly. Good ball by Havertz. Well, exactly. It was a great ball by Havertz. And he deserved an assist then. Martinelli again out on the left. Is Gabriel leaving? Why is he not playing? We don't know. We don't know for certain yet. It could be that he's injured. Any way to watch in France? I've got no idea, sorry. Corner to Arsenal. We're looking sharp, it has to be said. We are looking sharp. First corner. The kit looks really nice. I'm still not a huge fan of it, truthfully. Saka, ball in. Ooh. It was Havertz at the front post. Recycled. Poor from Partey. And this is where it's, all right, that's fine because Ramsdale cleared it up, but we are the most vulnerable we ever are is when we have our own corners. We have to be so careful on the counter at corners. Exactly, Matt. We're so vulnerable when we have corners because we just look like so easy to expose on the counter. Gabriel's going to Madrid, isn't he? I hope not. I have to watch it on Twitter because I'm not in the UK because of work. Yeah, that's unlucky. Partey's having a shocker. He's been, yeah. I wouldn't say he's having a, well, I mean, the only things he's done so far have been poor, but see, that was like such an innocuous thing, such a small thing, but Tomiyasu looked so uncomfortable then. And that's where I think between Timber, between Zinchenko, even Gabriel, I'd say, Tomiyasu just doesn't look comfy with the ball at his feet. Brilliant. My stream's just killed itself. The Saliba chant is going. Who are the sources for the Gabriel to Madrid links? I can't actually remember now. But it was a reasonable source. It was a reasonable source. The thing is, because they've lost Militao. But the reason that I don't think it will happen, the reason I don't think Gabriel will go to Madrid is that I don't think they've got the money. And if they did have the money for him, it's not looking good, Brev. Right, I'm back again. I'm giving it one more chance. If the PC crashes again, we're gonna. I'm just gonna stay live on TikTok. I'm gonna. Yeah. If the PC crashes again, I'm gonna stay live on TikTok and just give up with this PC until I've got a new one. At least for doing watch along streams, because it's just long. And like, I actually want to watch the game, and when I've got to spend so much time faffing around trying to restart the PC and stuff, it's just not worth it. Saliba. I'm just going to switch to TikTok right now. Yeah, it might be the better option. All right. I'm at 9 minutes and 34 seconds, for those wondering. 9 minutes and 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah, to be honest, if the PC crashes again, what I'll probably do is go into the... is just take my phone into the living room and watch it on TV and just stream on TikTok. Good ball from White into Saka. The ball to Nketiah from Saka wasn't great. That was a lovely ball, by the way, from Ben White over into Saka. Very, very good. Saka, bit too far out. Didn't catch it cleanly. I'm desperate for a Havertz goal, you know. It's been a good start, though. It's been a good start. What do you think of Foden versus Newcastle? From the highlights that I saw, he looked good. Obviously, I was kind of away all weekend, so I didn't really see much of the football. I watched Match of the Day, but I didn't really see, as much of the televised games as I normally would. I saw the second half of the Chelsea West Ham game, but that was it. That was once I was home yesterday. But no, by all accounts, Foden played well. Opinions on Spurs? I think they're looking better this season. I think they've got a lot more balance in the midfield, which is good. It takes some of the, I think last season in particular, there was so much pressure on the front three to get all of the goals and pretty much create the goals. I think their midfield now has, because it's more balanced, has taken some pressure off that, which is good for them. Where do you think Spurs will finish? 5th or 6th? I still think they'll find. I still think they'll find certain games troubling. Sorry if you've already answered this, but what's your take on Gabriel being dropped? My hope is that he might be leaving. He might be pushing for a transfer. Palace with a bit of an attack now. Well defended by Partey. Bit tight playing it out there. Did well enough in the end. And now we can break. Or nearly. Now we can break. Go on, Saka. And Nketiah. Martinelli at the far post. Find him. Find him. Fucking find him. Good ball into Saka. Corner. Nah, Nketiah's got to do better there. Martinelli was in absolute acres. He should play it there. He could play it again there. Held onto the ball too long. So hard to break down the midfield. It's like they have 9 defenders on the pitch. Yeah, it's very stodgy. It's very stodgy. Saka stood over the corner. Easy claim for the keeper. But look at that. Immediately, Johnston's looking for a ball out. They know we're vulnerable on the counter-attack. Good ball over the top. Saliba shepherds him away. That's so good from Saliba, you know. Doesn't dive in, doesn't get caught out, and shepherds him almost back to the halfway line.